Back to the old school again, and today we've got a Raleigh Cromo burner, and this one is stickered up with a Kuwahara Nova because the frames are identical. We'll come back to that in a minute. So Raleigh is a UK bicycle company. You may not know as much about the Raleigh burners if you live in the US, but they're pretty legendary here in the UK. And from the early 80s they started putting out BMXs. Their own frames were steel frames. The entry-level bikes just had cheap parts on. And then you got the mid-range burners, which still had the steel Raleigh frames but would have upgrades like Tange forks and Sugino cranks and the rare wheels, SR stems. And then you got the top level Raleigh burners, which they were just basically 100% Japanese. All Raleigh did was pick the parts and put their own branding on it, and this is one example of that. It's called a Raleigh Cromo burner. It's the Mark 1 version, and it's got the Tange frame, Tange TX forks. As I said, the frame is just exactly the same as the Kuwahara Nova. I guess as Tange were making them for different customers, they probably got different serial numbers. That's how you might be able to tell them apart, but otherwise it's exactly the same frame. So this bike is pretty much original as Raleigh put it out in the early 80s. Just a couple of differences. Obviously the stickers have been replaced, and the wheels and the tyres. So this would have originally had black arrays and some tan wool comp 3s, but apart from that it's all OG, and it's just dripping with real classic old school Japanese parts. So I'll just run through some of it. Like I said, we've got the Tange frame and forks, and then we've got a Tange headset, got an SR stem. The bars on these old Chromos were unstamped, but because everything else is Japanese, I guess they must be some Japan-made Cromo bars. The brake set is Diacom paint 90 calipers and Tech 3 levers. The handlebar grips are Tange. The seat is a Cashimax Aero with little Raleigh logo on the side, Cashimax guts. The seat post is Tange Japan. It's alloy seat post with chrome on top and black stripes at the side. They're pretty rare. I looked at those on eBay last night. There was only one on there, and the guy was asking 150 quid for it, which is a bit excessive, but you know, the price of old BMX parts is going mad, but I don't know if it's really worth that. The seat post clamp is SR Japan also. The whole crank set, Sugino crank arms, the metal Sugino spider, Sugino chain wheel bolts, black 44 tooth Sugino chain ring, SR pedals, Tange bottom bracket. And as I said, these wheels are rares. These are gold ones, but they're not original to the bike. They should be black. And the tyres are being replaced as well. So there you have it, a really, really nice example of a classic old school UK BMX. Same as the Kuwahara Nova. This is how I picked it up. I'm going to mess around with it. You know, I like building bikes, so I'm going to stick on some of my other favourite old school parts, and if it comes out looking sweet, I'll do another video to show you.